Hi guys, and welcome to the 6th episode of the Fun on Fabric painting class. My name is Luke and I'll be the art instructor for this video. So for today, we will be painting some fast food friends onto your tote bags, and I'm going to show you how. So if you're ready, let's get started. To start, place a piece of carbon paper followed by the printed design onto the side of the item you want to paint on. Make sure you have a pencil to trace the drawing onto your tote bag or t-shirt. You can place some tape on the sides to prevent the papers from shifting while tracing. While tracing, avoid resting your hands on the carbon paper too much, as this might create smudges on the item which will be hard to wash off. Remember to not fully remove the papers until you have made sure that the whole drawing has been traced. Once you're done with the tracing, you can remove the carbon paper and printed drawing. If the outline isn't clear, you still can draw over the outlines with a pencil so that it can be seen when you're painting later. When you're ready to start painting, place the envelope or a piece of paper in between the shirt or tote bag so that the paint doesn't go through. For this painting, we'll be using all the 8 colors you received if you purchase our Paint at Home collection from our online store. For the cup, we will mix Egyptian blue with ivory white to get some light blue. And for the pattern on the straw, we will mix ruby red with some ivory white as well. To get the golden brown color for the bun, we will be mixing some chocolate brown along with honey beige. Now we can start painting. Remember to use a smaller brush for details and the bigger one to cover larger parts of the painting. Spread as much paint as you can and try not to leave excess paint blobs on the painting itself. If you're taking the paint directly from the paint bottles, always remember to cover it after you're done using it. This is to make sure your paint does not dry. As this painting will be using a lot of colors, don't rush. Take your time and plan out which color goes where. Once I was done painting the 3 fast food friends, I left it to dry for a while before coming back to paint the tray. This is to make sure I do not smudge the painting when I'm resting my hand on it. Remember to wash your brushes each time you take a new color of paint. One tip would be to ensure you have a cup of water and some tissue beside you anytime you're painting. Don't worry about not painting too straight or the paint coming out of the tracing, as you're going to outline this painting later, and you can use these black lines to cover up most of these errors. Now we can start outlining. For outlines, I like to add the black paint onto the palette and mix it with some water so that the paint is thinner and easier to paint with. The fabric paint dries quite fast, so if you feel that your paint is starting to dry, feel free to add 1 to 2 drops of water. Also, if there are lumps in the paint, make sure to mix it thoroughly until it is smooth enough so that it's easier to paint with. After outlining, I added more yellow to the fries, as well as a darker brown on the side of the bun to give it a shade, and finally, a white streak on the side of the cup to give it some reflection. And now your painting is finished. Use a hairdryer to blow dry your painting, or you can leave your painting to dry until there is no more wet paint on the painting before bringing it to be ironed. Iron your t-shirt or tote bag for roughly 10 seconds to fully dry the paint on it. After that, you can use it, but only wash your item at least 4 days after ironing it. We hope you enjoyed today's episode, so if you have any feedback or questions, feel free to drop a message in our Facebook group. Also, do post your photos of your painted tote bags and tag us on Facebook or Instagram to stand a chance to win in our monthly giveaway. I'll see you in the next episode.